move the lab here now, thanks to a few explosions. And look, the Javits Center. It looks like we're doing this again. I found the most excited volunteer I've ever seen. This man is madness. So I'm here at the Baconery booth, where apparently they have, what do you sell here at the Baconery booth?
This is the bacon booth, where we have bacon t-shirts. You get your bacon power right here. We also have bacon wallets, so custom-made bacon wallets, and we have bacon maple lollipops right now.
So bacon shirts, lollipops, wallets. What gave you this absolute love of bacon?
I love sweet and salty, so breakfast is my #1 passion. And enjoying breakfast and enjoying, like, you know, maple syrup and bacon, you know, we created the Baconery. So the Baconery is the only bacon bakery in the world.
You found something that the internet can never get enough of.
They love it. We've been on the web for a little while, and it's been videos everywhere, and people enjoy it. Life is just better with bacon.
You're a hero to the internet, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's adventure time. Of course, Nintendo and all the other video game companies have a booth here. Nintendo seems to be very much promoting the new Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS, however. A game all about stealing coins. Mario and Wario are one person at last. And weapon sellers are here too. I'm not allowed to buy these things in 13 states. We're in the sewers.
I think we're the serious one.
The thing that you can't tell through video is if you ever owned the Ninja Turtle toys as a kid, it actually smells like the ooze that came with some of the toys. It smells like ooze in here. That's just attention to detail. So I've shown up at 8-Bit Goldfish Productions. These two seem to be the ringleaders here. Why don't you tell our viewers on the internet about your show and what you guys do?
Come on, Sean, go ahead.
Alright, well basically Sean and Such is an animated web series about a pet store. 13 episodes online already. If you go to seanandsuch.com, you can watch all 13 episodes, about 5 to 7 minutes apiece, and it's a comedy. And it has animals in it.
See how funny he is?
And people like it. Yeah, I'm the main character.
That is the most descriptive thing I've ever heard in my life.
Joe, you can put some input here.
I can pretty much cover it all. I mean, next season's coming up in a couple more months. It's going to be a little bit better, hopefully. And yeah, we're just out here trying to promote it, try to get some fans. Make sure you watch it. Come for your children. That's not an empty threat.
We do love threats around here, so remember everyone to check out Sonic Shuts. We're gonna put a link on here as I slowly zoom in on his face. I don't know if the link's on there yet, but we're gonna keep zooming. So I'm kind of lost now. I'm not exactly sure where I've ended up, but I think this might be a bad thing. Oh God. Capcom's here. If I don't see a Zangief, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh dear Lord, it's Hello Kitty, Chun-Li. We found Zangief. I need to know more about this thing. Can you tell me what this is and what you guys are doing here today?
So this is the Makerbot Replicator 2 desktop 3D printer. It's a machine, you can take it, put it on your desk, it costs $2,200, and you can make whatever you want out of plastic.
My lab blew up recently, so I don't really have $2,200 to spare. Is there any discount codes for frequent customers?
We do have our previous model for sale for $1,749. And this is a more upgraded, it's bigger, faster, more reliable, has better resolution.
So what kind of things can you print with this? I see this one's printing some sort of ring. I imagine a
so here we have this stretchy bracelet. And there's a skull bowl for our stickers, and a comb, and a frog. My belt here.
Your belt was made by that thing?
I designed my belt in AutoCAD, and then sent it to my Makerbot, and I printed it out, and now I have a belt. It comes off fully assembled, and it's ready to go.
So you can make things with moving parts to it?
You can make functional objects, you can make robots, you can make toys, you can make prototypes for the next product you're going to put on Kickstarter. You can do anything you want.
I do build a lot of robots. This might be very useful. Could it also build a death ray?
It can build so many things. You can make model kits of things. I don't know, so many different things.
So it can make me a model of a death ray?
Make a model of a death ray.
Close enough. All right. Thank you so much. So that's how he takes it from place to place. Luke, I am your secret Santa.
When I get my hands on Batman and that boy Blunder Robin, there's not gonna be anything left but Bat Guano.
I like those kind of boots.
Superhero stuff. What about the villains? What about me? When am I gonna have my time? Bow ties are cool.
Thank you.
Artist Sally. I'm here. Let's see. Let's see if we can find some internet comic people to annoy. We didn't send out any emails this year, so it could be possible that no one will talk to us. But let's find out. Well, look who I found at Comic-Con.
Ah.
Now, I've been a fan of yours since the Black Mage and Fighter days, but if you could, for the people that don't know you, could you tell them who you are, what you're advertising here at Comic-Con today, and tell us a bit about Robo?
I am Brian Clevinger. I'm the writer and co-creator of Atomic Robo, which is this fine product right here. It's about this little robot. And he's invented by Tesla in 1923, and our comic follows his adventures ever since. It's like Buckaroo Banzai plus the Ghostbusters plus the Rocketeer plus Indiana Jones, and it's a lot of fun.
And he fights dinosaurs.
And sometimes he fights dinosaurs, sometimes he fights Nazis, sometimes a weird monster, sometimes other robots who are crappy or evil.
That is fantastic. Thank you for sharing some time with us today, Brian.
Thank you.
And all of you watching, why aren't you buying this?
I want to know.
Buy it. I will track you down. So will he probably. Don't test that stare. I'm never the only one filming. One of these days I'm going to take exclusive access. It'll just be me. Then you'll see. And you'll all see.
We're ready.
So we have images being tattooed here. Could you guys explain this to me?
How you doing, guys? This is Mark Draven. This is Frumpy.
Hi, I'm Frumpy.
Shannon Ritchie. How's it going? We're all part of Ink Fusion, where the worlds of tattooing and pop culture collide. We're here at the Javits Center this weekend doing demonstrations of tattooing. We do this nationwide, where we actually host and coordinate the tattoo pavilions around at the shows for the entertainment shows. We are not allowed by state regulations to tattoo in this actual building, so this is what you get. You get a little bit of samples on the practice skin. It's actually latex seating. We're doing, on the spot live artwork, whether it be charcoals, pencils, magic markers, a little bit of everything. So that way, everybody can see what we do, what we can't do. What we can't do is midget toss. Evidently, regulations, no midget toss. So that's what we got. So if you want to find out more details, go to ink-fusion.com. So it's ink-fusion.com, and then you can go like check that out. See pictures from other events that we've done, and see what we got lined up for the rest of this year and for next year.
That's fantastic. Thank you for sharing with us
Cool.
today.
Thanks for stopping by, brother.
So I found the Oatmeal's booth, and oh look, there he is, if you remember him from last year. So Matt, tell us what's happened since last year, since last we saw you.
I got threatened with a lawsuit from a douchebag, and instead of paying the douchebag lawyer, I raised money for bears. And then I started another campaign after that to raise money to buy Nikola Tesla, or buy an old laboratory that used to belong to Mr. Nikola Tesla, and try and save the historic site for him.
That's fantastic. So I believe it already met its goal, but the campaign is still going. Could you tell us what that's about?
Actually, the campaign ended. It met its goal, I think, in 2 weeks, but we let it run the full 6 weeks. Then we took the money, we bought the property, and it's in the hands of a non-profit group now. And on July 10th, Nikola Tesla's birthday of 2013, we're going to open the park just as like a one-day Tesla festival.
That's fantastic. Is there any way for people to still donate even though it's already closed? Is there a way through the non-profit?
Yeah, Google Tesla Science Center at Wardenclyffe, or just anything related to the Tesla campaign. You'll find a webpage for the non-profit group. You can donate through PayPal that way.
That's fantastic. We'll track that down and try to put a link right under your face here.
Thank you.
Thanks for talking to us again this year.
Thank you very much.
I found another booth. You should recognize this on the internet if you have any sense at all. Saturday morning breakfast cereal. Could you tell us a bit about yourself and your comics, sir?
I'm Zach Wienersmith, and I do comics about things.
a lot of graph jokes.
Yes, it's like 5 to 10% graph jokes.
And the rest?
The rest is like 70% penis jokes.
There it is.
That leaves 20% for science and yeah.
Basically, dick jokes and graph jokes. That's what we're going for.
Dicks and graphs. Yeah.
That's what the internet loves. That's what we love at Obsidian Labs.
The old D&G.
So, tell us, are you a scientist by trade at all?
No, my wife's a scientist by trade. I draw penis jokes and graph jokes by trade.
So it's the combination of the two that has led to the glory that is
it's
this
the
comic.
intersection of the two, yes.
That is fantastic. Now, is there any news going on with the comic? Is there anything? Because I see you have things for sale.
I have an adventure of one's own choosing. I can't say the usual phrasing of that because it's copyrighted.
It's an adventure, and you can choose things in it.
Which one chooses the choices of choicery, and it's also you can collect things in game.
You can keep track of your HP in this book.
You can keep track of numbers in this very book.
In case you like video games but are just tired of the video,
yeah, if you're tired of a machine doing the tedious work for you, then you could pick up my novel. My adventure of one's own choosing novel.
That is fantastic. We'll bleep that.
Yeah, good.
We will bleep that.
Right.
Don't worry. Now, is there anywhere for the people that are missing this convention? Is there a way for them to buy this straight off of your site? We're going to put a link to the comic up.
There will be very shortly. We're just sending it out to our Kickstarter people, so we didn't want to put it on sale yet. But it's going out now, so it'll be available on the site soon. And if you really want it, I think Barnes & Noble has a few copies online.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
We'll put as many links as we can find for all of this right on top of your face here.
Good.
It'll be fantastic.
Yeah, put like 15 of the same link just on my face, yeah.
I'll do that.
All right, cool.
You said it, now it's going to happen.
Good.
And this bit right here is going to be just under a wall of text. Nobody's even going to see your face.
Fantastic.
I hope you're happy.
That's an improvement for everyone.
Thanks for talking to me.
No problem.
Found another book, more comics that you should be looking at constantly online, Romantically Apocalyptic. There's its creator.
Greetings.
Would you mind telling us a bit about yourself and your comic and what you have going on here at the con?
Vitalis Alexius, and I created this webcomic right here called Romantically Apocalyptic, featuring characters like this one right here, Snippy.
So what the main character of your comic, he is Z Captain, correct?
Yes, correct.
Now, has he gained a following here at Comic-Con? Have you seen the legion of Z Captain fans?
Definitely, yeah.
Have they shown up dressed as Z Captain?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
But someone did promise me that, so we'll see. Maybe Saturday.
So either later this weekend or next year, somebody's going to show up as characters you've created.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then your ego can explode.
Every con I go to, there's always someone cosplaying. Like here we have Snippy.
That is fantastic. Now, can you tell us a bit about the process of making this comic?
Basically, the comic is a cinematic comic. So the way it's done, it's shot on green screen. The characters are dressed in outfits, photographed on green screen, and then the rest I paint. So it's like Sin City or 300, if there were a comic.
That's fantastic. So it's taking the whole green screen fad and making it still images instead of the movie.
Exactly.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about how the Earth really ended in this comic? Because I might be interested in maybe doing a little copycat destruction.
Sure. Basically, the Earth ended because of the Good Directorate. The Good Directorate is a directorate of all the corporations in the world coming together to copyright dreams, sleep, and thoughts.
As referenced in your comic by somebody having to pay when they finished a dream.
Exactly.
That is fantastic. I'm going to have to steal some of those ideas. So look forward to Obsidian Labs' Omni Dreams coming to a brain near you. Thank you again for talking with us, sir. To be honest with all of you, I'm shocked at the turn of events that have happened here. I don't have my usual camera droid because the lab exploded and everything, and yet I seem to be knocking these interviews out of the park. Everyone is willing to talk to me. I guess somehow I might have become popular on the internet. Or at least just nobody cares and they'll talk to any Yahoo in a hat. If you want to know why I'm surprised at how easily I'm getting these interviews, just look at the amount of crowd that I have to get through. This is what I have to compete against for anyone's attention. It's like a moving sea. This is Mocha.
Now then?
Yeah, I'm here with Seay Jr now, another fantastic webcomic artist whose stuff you should be buying and looking at. And if you're not, what the hell is wrong with you? But sir, if you could tell us a bit about yourself and the comics you've been doing lately. Any news upcoming?
Well, my name is Seay Jr. I do Gun Show, and literally all I do all day, which is a little more autobiographical. Even though I don't update it right now too much. I just do Gun Show. Let's do that. It's a gag comic with some recurring characters and short stories that sort of overlap and stuff, and they spawned like the Anime Club. Has its own big story and whatnot. And I don't really have anything huge planned that I can talk about, other than just continuing to work on the comic and making more volumes and going to more shows.
Oh, that's fantastic. Sir, you're a man that can draw a butt on a skateboard, wearing sunglasses and a cool hat, and be completely respected for it online. So, I'm jealous, honestly. I'm just flat out jealous.
It's like at the end of the year.
It's a gift.
It's
and that will give me the money to print it.
Well, thank you for talking with me today. This has been fantastic.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
This place, it takes a lot out of you. There's a lot going on. There's a man with a chair. There's a lot going on.
The floor, that's...
I still have more people to talk to. So it's the second day of this two-day adventure. The crowds are bigger, the lines are longer. Everyone is just on the floor exhausted. I'm supposed to find Agent Wraith today and give him $1. I don't know how well that's going to work out. Let's see what we can find at New York Comic Con Day 2. I found him.
Video?
It's video, so feel free.
Oh, let me give you something good.
Okay.
I summon Lucky! Fine.
So while here at Comic-Con, you'll see many people wearing many costumes. But there is one costume that seems to be the really popular thing this year. Bane. 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 Another Bane. 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 Multi-Bane action. Oh, and Crane. Bane, Bane, Crane. Female Bane. Another female Bane. Costume Contest Bane. Costume Contest Bane Mark II. Fighting Bane. 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 That's the biggest Bane. The king of Banes. The capital of Banes. I'm getting video of all the Banes I see. Wandering around, day 2, I found Justice Productions leader, Doug Seidel. Doug, What can you tell us about Justice Productions this year and what the next year has in store?
Well, this year we just completed a martial arts sci-fi epic film for Project 21's film contest. It turned out awesome. We got a great response from it, and I believe I will be submitting it to other film festivals, martial arts and action-centric. Came out really awesome. Within the next year, we're really hoping to get our Justice web series finally off the ground. It may become animated.
Animated?
Because it may be the only way we can do it time-wise. But we'll see what happens. Otherwise, things have been busy. Real life has gotten in the way of a lot of things for Justice, but we're trudging along, making some real connections in the world. But it's all good. Keep it. JusticeProductions.com with a hyphen between the Justice and the Productions.
We'll have the link right under your face. Don't worry. It's going to be fantastic.
Man, watch us.
I want in on everything.
Watch
you know
us.
this. You know I want in.
I know. Obsidian will be taken down on a Justice production.
Oh, I highly doubt I'm going to lose. Speaking of the Justice duo, have you seen either the Golden Eagle or the Green Dawn around? Because I would like to just torment them while they're here.
Green Dawn and Golden Eagle's Comic Convention tickets got lost in the mail this year. Yeah, something happened and they did not get an invitation.
Well, maybe we'll luck out and we'll see somebody cosplaying as them this year.
That would be awesome.
Well, that's fantastic.
The day that happens is the day that I can say I've done something.
Then we can both die happy.
I've done something.
Thank you for talking with us, Doug.
Anytime.
We'll see you very soon. Even Batman needs munchies every now and then. So I saw him walking around yesterday and I had to comment on it because he has the full TARDIS with him. I seem to have found the Doctor. Sir, how are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. Have you been enjoying the con this year?
I'm loving the con this year. It's probably the best year so far.
This is one of the few times that the Doctor's been to America. But I have to ask, you seem to have gone to a previous incarnation. What happened?
Well, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. It's hard to explain, you know.
Alright, I'm just going to assume that along your timeline you have not yet regenerated into that newest one, and I kind of gave away your future a little bit.
Layman's terms, yeah. More or less.
I apologize for that. So, why exactly have you been carrying around the TARDIS instead of flying it?
Well, it's not exactly the most proper place to fly a TARDIS, honestly. There's lots of lights, people are getting angry, draw too much attention to myself, so taking more primitive means of transportation.
That's a good point. I was curious as to why you weren't just flying over everything, but that makes perfect sense.
It's laws and stuff.
Well, thank you, sir, for talking with me today.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the convention.
I hope you do as well.
Also a ton of events happening here at Comic-Con for people to learn new things, try new experiences, one of which, yes, you too can learn to play Quidditch. Yep. This is the thing. I'm at the Halos booth. Everybody's here. And I found the hardest person to find at this convention, or at least the hardest person to get away from work.
There's a girl walking around in the thong over there.
Yeah, she's behind. She's like dressed up as like Wonder Woman, but with a whatever.
All right.
So, yeah, hey. Hi.
Anyway, we're we're here with Fred Trunks Wood, who you may remember from last year of our awkward interview. Here's awkward interview year 2. So what have you been up to in this past year since last we saw you?
So I used to live in Texas. I was living in San Antonio, Texas, and I moved all the way to Albany, New York. I am working for Level Up Studios, and Haylall's working on Sure to Be Banned now. I recently put my game on Greenlight, and Steam has been a giant pain in my ass about that, but I don't know, like I'm doing conventions every other week now, so I'm exhausted.
Which game is this that you're getting on Steam? Is it Love Plus?
Yeah, Love Plus, which has been updated to have a full extra 10 levels, a new level editor, and all sorts of stuff. And that's at bit.ly/lovegreenlight.
We will stick a link right under your face for that.
Right there.
It'll be right there. It's a game you should definitely be checking out. I played it, it pissed me off, and then I beat it. So
you get 100 lives, or there's new modes. There's easy mode, which is unlimited lives. There's normal mode, which is 100 lives, and then YOLO mode, which is you only live once.
God damn it!
You get a sweet point bonus if you beat it with that, though.
All right,
I can't do it. So
I'm going to have to try that and become absolutely furious when I play that. All right, so what have you been pulling off at this convention? Because this has been, I don't know if you can tell viewers at home, but this has been the busiest booth I've ever seen. Even at the Oatmeal, there was a period of time where he didn't have people talking to him.
So I've been working at the Level Up Studios booth all weekend. We've got tons of people looking for toys and t-shirts and things. We had Brental Floss and Katie Tiedrich as a guest at the booth, so people were there for them. But other than that, I went to the Halo panel, and I was second till I was all the way in the back of the line for a while, and then people were behind me, and then when they started letting everybody in, the guards didn't pay any attention, and so like the big S-shaped line just bursted through to the door, and I was the second person not to get in.
Oh no!
The guards here can suck my dick.
You heard it here. They can suck.
Security, whatever.
I'm not gonna pan down.
So angry. So angry. I came to this show for one thing, and I didn't get to do it. I'm a little angry still.
Well, you've been making people happy. You're one of the...
Yeah, and I'm taking their money. So
exactly. You're an exhibitor, you're entertainment. I bought a mug. It'll be in the pictures on the site. This man, he's fantastic.
Yep. And I forgot to bring my books, so I have nothing of mine to sell.
No,
so just stuff I worked
on.
Level Up Studios.
Buy his book. The link to Sure to Be Banned should be under his face right about now.
I'm just doing the thing.
Just keep doing that. Thank you for talking with us again for year 2.
Anytime.
I'm sorry I missed everybody else that was here, because this has been ridiculously busy. I know Tiedrich was nice to us last year too.
Yep.
But yeah, this...
I'll see you year 3?
Hopefully.
All right.
Thank you so much, Fred.
Anytime.
So I found Nightwing out here, another superhero. Nightwing, how are you enjoying this convention this year?
Well, I finally got some time off. Let's just say I'm kind of having a good time. Costume was kind of easy. All I had to do was walk out of... I told Bruce I was going to the bathroom. Let me go visit Comic-Con for a bit. Turns out, there's a good fan base here. A lot of excitement.
Yeah, you should have an increase in popularity. What with the Batman video games having you as a character, especially with the nightsticks there. So you should you've gotten an increased presence from that.
Definitely, I say it's about time. Quite frankly, I mean, if other people like Deadpool can get that kind of video game, maybe I should too.
Nightwing video game. That would be fantastic. Alright, thank you for talking with me tonight. I know the con's wrapping up, so you get back to work on fighting crime there.
Streets are calling, but it gets lonely sometimes.
Just don't arrest me for a while. Let me get a head start.
Go ahead.
So, Mr. Stark, what's Stark Industries showing off at Comic-Con this year?
Stark Industries? Well, we're showing off a lot of things, actually. I actually invested a lot of money into Comic-Con. I'm planning on changing the name. It's going to be StarkCon. Anyways, what kind of things we're trying to show off? We're getting into the video game industry, except it actually hurts you when you play. I thought that would be fun.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Yeah, especially because what I'm trying to do is make, instead of it being war and all, because I'm trying to stop it, war is now going to be through video games. And, you know, you'll still die though, so that kind of sucks.
That sounds like exactly the kind of game that I would make. That sounds like something right out of my labs.
That's pretty awesome.
That's fantastic. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Well, I think that's about the end of this year's Comic-Con coverage. Everybody seems to be leaving now. It's Saturday night panels. There's only one panel left, and I can't get into any of them. So, I'd like to thank all of you for watching again this year. And next year, let's see if we can get even more. Good night, everybody.